Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to share again. Just briefly, I there's a really good book. It's called "Who Owns History" by Eric Foner, and in this book, he talks about who is the authority to write history and be considered the one who is the historian or even a historian, right? Because some people would debate whether this person is a historian, this person isn't, et cetera. And so, anyway, I'm sort of critical of that because I've read a lot of the histories written about Alameda, and I'll be doing a presentation, very, very shameless plug right now, presentation with the Alameda Museum on September 27th, talking about this exact same subject, what are the narratives about the city of Alameda. All of that said, to say the point of whether it's Woody Miner, Dennis, Eric, they are authoritative subjects in Alameda history, but they're not necessarily the authorities. No. And so I would just say whether I wouldn't doubt your ability to do it. I know you got a lot of work to do. Or other individuals that may be interested in doing it. I've already shared a number of different things for you, some primary sources, so whether it was a committee, but I do understand the concern about validity of something that's done by particular sources. So if it is done by sort of someone associated with the Alameda Museum, it's seen as being more legitimate or more valid versus, just Rashid from Buena Vista. It may not be seen as, and I don't think y'all think that, but, it may not have that same sort of sense of validity. So just want to just question that idea of having to rely on the authority around these subjects.
Yeah, and I think, you could stand or go back. It's either or. But yeah, I want, a baseline. I'm not saying, we're going to just take whatever this percent, but we got to first have that source of the baseline. Then we as commissioners, probably not even us anymore, but the next set of commissioners will have a baseline to, take this to the next level. It's like, are we following the museum or are we following College of Alameda? But at least there's some source that's agreed upon by all the other commissions in Alameda as well. And as Commissioner Limoges said, it's not going to happen overnight. And I know you'd like it to happen overnight, but I will say that this commission and the prior commissioners I've worked with too, we all put a lot of thought and diligence in these activities and these projects that come up to us. Look, Gene Sweeney Park is multiple decades in the making. The Cruzy Park, just getting some stuff done there takes several years. The bathrooms that, we've been wanting at Alameda Point, we're talking years. So this one is, I hate to say it, but I can't see this as, happening quickly, but do know that we put our due diligence into all these actions that we do. And, a lot of former commissioners, were part of the Sweeney project, not here with us now, but we just got to keep the projects going. And as he mentioned, I think, 3 of us have the possibility of not being here when this next cycle. I hope they don't all have to start at ground zero again, and maybe by when we're termed out, that we'll have set a foundation for them. But your patience is appreciated.